So let's see here. One more card. Oh, that one I want to flip out. There you go. What did I say? Some of you need to go on a trip, a journey, an adventure. This is the month. Yes, you need to be like the King of Roses. It's time for fun, love, and adventure. Surrender, surrender. This may be, you may have been needing a vacation for a while. Maybe you've had so much pressure. Maybe in, yeah, you have so much going in your ninth house this month. It is about traveling because the ninth house is about traveling all over the place. So this is definitely a month. And some of you, this may be traveling because of your spiritual beliefs, learning more about who you are and growing that way. But I feel there will be wonderful, unexpected opportunities to get out there in the world with your friends and meet others. This may be part of an organization that you'll be going to foreign lands. Maybe it's on a spiritual retreat or something that you're doing to help others, a humanitarian type of mission or something like that. But yeah, because 11th house is for humanity's sake, right? So yeah, some of you are doing things to help others. Of course, you're a Cancer. So some of you are maybe traveling to foreign lands to help others for humanity's sake, and making the choice to do this. Maybe this is something that you've always wanted to do, and now you're going to listen to your heart and do and be like the King of Roses. King of Roses is giving their heart to someone and helping them. Beautiful. So surrender if this is something you want to do. I just feel this is a month to not let things hold you back. Because, remember what that lotus flower is bringing you, a new change, a new rebirth, a new beginning, something that's going to be more beautiful, more loving, more colorful. So let's look at any type of blessing that may come this month, Cancer, because Jupiter is in Sagittarius, which is ruled by that. So that's lots of blessings, and it's in your sixth house. So your sixth house is your day-to-day activity. It's your work energy. It's those you work with. It's your health. It's your pets. So there's a lot of blessings in that type of energy. So let's see what the energy vibration for blessings may come for you in the month of March here for you, Cancers. Let's see here. Well, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. You get blessings. You get the Wheel of Fortune. This is attached to the blessings. Jupiter card, right? The Jupiter card is all about good fortune, blessings, the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune, blessings, right? And the word is there, I believe. Yeah, good fortune. You see the word good fortune, it says Wheel of Fortune. So this is a month of blessings, especially if it has anything to do with something changing in your work, changing your health regime, a change in what you do every day. And it's also, again, I feel for humanitarian sake, it's like giving healing and help to others. So I feel a lot of you maybe just changing your how you how you feel about the world and what you want to do to help and assist in healing. And so, yes, a lot of you Cancers are being blessed this month in your career and serving others, in your health, in having pets, your pets. That's maybe a wonderful month to receive a beautiful pet this month, or your pets are going to be happy and joyful this month, something of that sort. So I want to pull just one more card there. Let's see here. The Tower. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel because we're looking at the Tower, and this could be like a corporate business. This also could be like a college, but it's like structure, right? We're looking at something that I feel you're breaking down the structures with this Wheel of Fortune. You're making changes that you're not going to feel so structured in, and that's why I feel that you have this beautiful blessing in the sixth house to change whatever you want to change in your day-to-day activities, right? And so there's definitely, like, I feel there's going to be an epiphany, a sudden revelation, some type of insight and knowledge that you're receiving, Cancer, to make some type of positive change that is going to benefit you in regards to your work, what you do. You may decide to just completely change your job focus. Maybe this is about you going back to school because you have so much in your ninth house. Yes, the ninth house is higher education, going to college, professional, whatever it is. You're learning something higher than yourself, wisdom. And so there's maybe a big change in what you're doing in your day-to-day activities in your work. And a lot of you maybe are inspired to go back to school, inspired to follow your dreams, to learn something, so that you can, and it's something about traveling. There's a lot of traveling going on here. So you may be traveling to a different place to learn something, right? But it's very positive here. So surrender. Don't let anyone hold you back on this journey and this positive change. It may be out there because you do have and a big change that people may not expect from you here. Um, because you do have Venus, kind of love, in your 8th house of Aquarius. So that's about a big transformation in how you feel in your heart, what brings you joy, what you cherish. And I feel there's a big life-changing decision, choice that you're going to make about some type of change or journey that you want to do. And it's really about your own person power. Again, that's surrendering. That is about you surrendering and really taking over your own personal power back here. And with it being an Aquarius here for you, Venus in the 8th house, it's really thinking out of the box. It's really envisioning and discovering new ways to be. And it's very deep and intimate and sexual and loving. And that's why I feel the King of Roses here is if you are in a very, this is a very, I feel a very strong month of intimacy. And your 8th house of Venus in Aquarius is very different, so you may be experimenting with different types of sexual ways or something, but it's all good. You know, you've got the King of Roses, you got love there, and that's a deep love, a deep intense sexual love with someone. So yeah, a lot of desire this month. Positive changes going on in journey, maybe with someone that you desire, but definitely the month to sprout new energy and start to smell the roses again. Open up your heart. And 7 of Swords. So I feel, okay, I have to say this because with the 7 of Swords, some of you are having a secret love affair. There may be a lot of passion and desire for someone because Venus in the 8th house in Aquarius is probably, you know, secrets and connecting to someone that may not be, has like a Cancer, maybe more like an Aquarius, very different from how you interact or relate to someone. But it's, and so that's all I'm saying is I feel the 7 Swords is there just to say, you know, just be aware and that if it's you, Cancer, or someone else that you're having some type of intense feeling and desire for, it's great to be the King of Roses, but there may be something with the 7 of Swords. It also may mean that you're ready to walk away from something, a relationship, right, with the 8th house of transformation, surrendering, right? So you can be the King of Roses again. So some of you are really contemplating, I feel, a big change in your love life because you want love, you want to be the King of Roses, you want deep, intense, sensual love. And there you go, you've got the lilies here. So I feel this is about something that has been growing from within you. I feel this is something that a lot of you Cancers, I feel you've been going through a lot in your home and your family anyways, and what you feel is love and what you want in love and what a family looks like. There's a lot of changes that you're going through. But with this Lily card, it's all about spiritual growth, and it's about believing that what you feel, what you need to surrender to, you need to do that. Because I do feel with the lilies, it's about your own maturity, your own understanding about your own self, of what you need to change and what you need to surrender. This really is the surrender card, walking away, surrendering to what isn't good for you anymore. Because if you're not being the King of Roses, then obviously you're not in balance to what you are needing here. So I do feel some of you are going to look at your love energy. Some of you are going to walk away and realize there's more out there. And some of you are going to be feeling very intense, and there's some that are going to be in some type of deep relationship that may be some type of secret going on there. So let me pull one more card in the love energy here for you, Cancer, and see a little bit more into the love. And also I'll pull romance love. Oh, good, the Hierophant. Well, you know, I'm going to look at this because I'm seeing the 7 of Swords and the Hierophant, which is commitment, marriage. So I feel some of you are looking at whether you want to leave a relationship that you've been committed to maybe for a long time with the lilies. And with the Venus in the 8th house, you are really thinking about things differently. And this also could, like I said, be a connection to maybe someone you're connected to is already in a committed relationship. So it's something to think about, something to feel. It's right there. What do you have to surrender? What do you need to be the King of Roses? Because you want to have a commitment. You want to have something long lasting. But you want to make sure that the energy that you're with is not this connection to the Seven of Swords here. Someone that you know you need to walk away from. Someone that you know um, um, that there's some type of thing going on there that you need to be aware of. So let's see. Let's go into any type of challenges you may face, any type of karmic challenge, because you do have Saturn, Pluto, in Capricorn, your 7th house. Okay, now it's coming. So we see this pattern here because what is the 7th house? It's relationships, commitment, marriage. And what do we have here? We have the Hierophant and the placement of where love and Venus is at, right? In your 8th house of transformation and changes. So yes, I do feel, and of course Saturn and Pluto being there is about maturity with the lilies, having to think about your relationships, your commitments, your marriage, focusing on what is going to make you happy. And if you're feeling stifled, I feel it's about surrendering so that you can be like the King of Roses again. You know, it's the truth. If you're not in a relationship that is bringing you into the light of who you really are, you have to really think about whether or not you need to surrender and walk away from it. And that's what Saturn and Pluto are doing in there. And it's been there for over a year now and will be there, I think, for another year. So this is a time where you're having to really be mature and realistic and look at what you need to do to change in your relationships. And it's definitely deep and transforming for you. And so let's pull one card here in your 7th house here, what, and also just any other karmic lesson or challenge you may face here for the month of March or Cancer for you. But I do feel it will be some type of focus on relationships, partnerships, commitments, and surrendering to something so that you can be more in alignment to your soul again. Happiness and joy, so you can have happiness and joy. So I feel the Ten of Cups, it's all about finding your happiness, finding love, finding the Ten of Cups, because this is all about the King of Roses finding the Ten of Cups, finding his happily ever after, or her happily ever after, right? And that's what it is, finding some type of commitment that is going to give you what you need, that love. And I feel that's why you're going through what you are going through right now. And what it says, what the King of Roses says, there may be a beautiful partnership coming through because you've been waiting patiently, because you have surrendered and made some changes. I do feel you're going to receive the blessing of the Ten of Cups. So the challenge is if you are not in the King of Roses energy and you're not feeling the happiness and joy, you need to look at your relationship. You need to decide what you want to do about it. Surrender to something. It may just be that you need to go to, you know, therapy or something, find some type of solution, because it also means in the 7th house with Saturn there, it may be that, you know, if you get some help, if you try to figure out ways to focus on your relationship, this could be a way that you can transform and change so that you can have a deeper commitment with someone. But your challenge is to find happiness this month. What makes you happy? And if you aren't, then surrender to that number 91 here. So let me see, and I'm going to pull out, and there's the house. There's a house. So definitely there's this situation, Cancer, to the house, to the home. What makes you happy? I feel some of you want to leave, some of you want to go on a new journey or trying to make a choice. I feel it's a hard one. It really is. But again, you have to look at the King of Roses here. And I just want to show this to you again because I really, is this how you feel right now, Cancer? If you do, that's wonderful. You're in the place of the Ten of Cups and bliss. But if you're not, Cancer, is this how you feel? And if you're not, then maybe it's time to be like the lotus flower and begin to sprout again. And let's pull a self-care card here for the karmic energy of the challenge of really finding happiness and knowing that you deserve joy. And it's time for positive changes. I feel it's a big eruption into any type of structure you've been feeling, Cancer. I feel a lot of you are not going to be under anyone's control. You are really breaking free and finding your own happiness. And you're making some risks now. Risk. It's time to make some rest, right? Surrender, rest, walking away. Take a risk. You have the power within you to move mountains. So, yes, sometimes we have to take a risk, and that's what the lotus flower again is showing you. Take a risk, because even though there may be some darkness before you get to the light, you will always see that new growth, that new beautiful lotus flower blossoming. So what is it? Okay, we'll look at the ninth house, because that's where most of your energy is at. The sun is there, Mercury's there, Neptune is there, and Pisces, water, emotions, and it's in the ninth house. So you really are connecting to the higher self, and a lot of wisdom with the Hierophant card, because that the Hierophant card is connected to the spiritual wisdom and insight that you receive from up above. But this also is, I feel, a big change for some of you Cancers, to go back to school, to believe in yourself, take a risk, right? Surrender, to find your own spiritual experience, right? This is a month to really feel deeply inspired, and I feel because you're so connected to Pisces this month in your ninth house, you are going to be willing and to take those risks and to surrender, because I feel your intuition, your wisdom, your insight is going to be very strong this month. So take time to smell those roses, meditate, get out there in nature, feel the presence of all that is, because there's some deep insight and knowledge that's going to change you for the better. You change your life with the Wheel of Fortune, restructuring, huge change. I feel some of you are going back to school, some of you are traveling for knowledge, traveling to learn about, just having fun, but I feel it's about learning more knowledge, whatever it is. You are wanting more knowledge, more understanding, and this is the month that you are going to then you get the Nine of Cups here. Wow. So you're feeling the number 9, and it's in the ninth house, and it's in water. Nine of Cups is all water, Pisces. So wow, this month I just feel you're going to be truly inspired and so connected to the universe, to your feelings, to what you want to create, to the higher being of all that is, because Neptune's in there, inspiring you and wanting you to feel that connection to the ninth house. But Mercury is retrograde, so there may be, maybe this is something new to you. Maybe this is a time when you're meditating and connecting. Definitely a time to meditate and really try to receive the knowledge and inspiration. You may feel a little confused by this, if this especially is something new that you're doing, Cancer. But boy, the more that you take time to meditate or be out in nature, find ways to surrender, you're going to feel a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness this month in the Nine of Cups, in the ninth house, of you traveling, of you, this may be some type of more of a commitment, a spiritual commitment that's coming to you through traveling maybe. But it's really you, I just feel, really getting to the deep insight of your soul, to really be inspired, to really bring out what you want to do. So, and you have the Nine of Cups. So whatever you do in the ninth house, traveling, I just feel traveling is the biggest thing for you this month. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. But learning and receiving knowledge is just going to also be such a wonderful part of this month for you. So pay attention to the signs and symbols here. I feel there's a lot of things going to be shown to you, intuition, because the Pisces energy is very intuitive, very psychic. So I feel your dreams are going to be very vivid, and anything that you do to connect to other realms and to your angels and guides, it's going to be very strong, and you're going to feel this really beautiful love and connection to be able to surrender and to make risks. So look out for the signs and symbols. There's something that the universe is trying to show you to make some positive changes, because I do feel there's something that you are ready to do, and it's like because you've learned and it's because you've grown. And again, the lilies, we're seeing flowers, right? You're sprouting, you're growing, you're changing. So so yes, let's look at a few more cards here, and the next card we'll look at is at the new moon that's attached to the ninth house in Pisces at the beginning of the month on 9 March. So just a lot happening, and I do feel this new moon is bringing you more spiritual experiences, unexpected traveling, fun and adventure, creativity, the Queen of Wands. So we see, wow, we see this beautiful connection to water and fire. So the Queen of Wands could be a strong connection to a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And it's interesting, I do feel this Queen of Wands, you being maybe the King of Roses, it's like, and I see all these flowers around, I just joy and love this month. Lots of flowers blooming around you this month here for love. So the Queen of Wands is all about inspiration, and I feel a spiritual connection. And if you're traveling, if you're maybe you're going to meet this person at school, college, wherever you go to learn, it's just like, wow, this is really cool that there's something I feel is going to bring me joy, and I feel it's surrounded by fun, enjoyment, and pleasure, and journeying places to just have fun, getting out of the norm. It's like you're breaking out and risking uh, something to have fun, to have more joy, love, pleasure. But yes, this is good. This is good. So let's pull a couple more cards here, and we will close up this reading here, Cancer. It's turning out to be a wonderful, positive month of fun and enjoyment and pleasure and sunshine and positivity. Yeah, it's getting better. This moon is bringing you just positive joy, new changes, fun. Get out there. If there is an unexpected chance that, someone calls you and says, hey, you want to go on a trip, you do not say no, because this could really change your life. Lots of things happening this month that could be very life-changing with that lotus flower blossoming for you and changing for you. So the last cards I'm going to pick is that last, we have a full moon in Libra at the end of the month, and it will be in your 4th house, and you are connected to the 4th house, Cancer. It's family, home, security, support, and the 8 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of work in the home, and as we can see, some of you are working on maybe a relationship, working hard to maybe improve it. It's taken a while, but some of you, I feel, if you're surrendering to wanting to make the changes, I feel if you work on and find solutions and help and assistance, I do feel you can improve your relationship here, definitely. So it's finding balance with Libra. It's you finding ways in the 4th house to have a happy home, a happy life. So this may be you surrendering some things that maybe you are doing in the home that aren't maybe you need to, start to help more in the home. Maybe you need to do some fixing in the home, and maybe that's what it is. The key is, there you go. The key is to look at what you need to fix in your home with the 8 of Pentacles and work hard on that. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's, selling your home or fixing your home or taking out the trash, whatever it is. Focus on your home, focus on balance in your home, and work on it. The key is to the King of Roses, to surrendering, to taking risks, is to open up and work hard and make changes that you want. So let me see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, I didn't pull a romance angel card, and that'll be the last card I'll want to pull here. But fun, love, adventure, taking rest, being the King of Roses, being the lotus flower, because there's new love. New love. Isn't that beautiful? A new person has stood up here. Yeah, I see a lot of love. Take a rest, surrender. The King of Roses is here, ready for you. Yes, it's so beautiful. We see joy, love, happiness. Surrender to that new love. Celebration. Commitment. Gosh, I can't even put them all on my hand here. Happiness, joy, positive changes, journeys, choices that are going to be life-changing, something about the home that you're going to have to work hard in. But the key is knowing now that you will be aware of it, because you are the Queen of Wands. Make things happen. Be powerful, and do what you need to do this month. Signs and symbols are going to be shown to you if there's something that you need to surrender, to make a risk, to take a risk. But Cancer, it's all there for you.